still to come. But heading to the start line right now is the human Panther. 30-year-old Anthony Scott says he's the Panther because of his agility, but his strength comes from working long hours as a New Mexico corrections officer.
I work about 60+ hours a week. I do a lot of overtime. A day for me as a corrections officer, I'm basically making sure the inmates don't take each other's life. The only time I have to work out is at the gym that we have at our facility. Other than that, when I come home from work, I have a wife and 3 kids. Any extra time goes to them. I take pride in making sure that I do set the example for my kids. My kids are big supporters of me. My daughter, especially, is really excited for me. She's always bragging to her friends, my daddy's going to be on the show. Succeeding on this course would mean absolutely everything to me, man.
His daughter and wife are here in support. His daughter, Aaliyah, just overwhelmed by being able to see her dad live out one of his dreams. He's 5'10", 160. Played D1 football at the University of Florida. That's high-level football there,
yeah, I have so much respect for Division I football players. There's a certain level of commitment that you have to have. You just hope that you put the same commitment into training for this course.
Well, the Panther obviously right at home here on the cat grab.
He played wide receiver at Florida, so he should have good footwork here on the spinning wall. Wow, and he represents.
Good jump there. So impressive how our athletes keep their full-time jobs and find time to train. This guy works 60 hours in a prison, trains in the gym at work on his lunch break. So dedicated to American Ninja Warrior.
And you just said it too, Matt, behind the walls, and now you're out front in front of everyone. You're going from being hidden to being seen, and can you perform under the pressure? And as a Division I athlete, you just know he can perform under the big lights.
Well, tried to walk on last year in Colorado, didn't get on the course. This year, he is making the most of it. I just love his passion and dedication. Says his job is incredibly hard, but he does it to provide for his wife and his 3 children, who he says are his everything. Look at that, going hand over hand. Usually we see them pull one hand up and match it on a step, but he was going hand over hand.
That's the technique right there, Matt.
He is cat-like out here, is the human Panther. And all that training behind bars is paying off. Oh, unbelievable. He touched the water.
I don't think that he knows.
Incredible. What a bad break for Anthony Scott. He had it. He'd beaten the devil steps. And the human Panther is out. And the look of devastation on his daughter's face says it all. Absolute heartbreak for Anthony Scott.
He had the devil steps beaten. He was down to the bottom, and he just got careless with that back foot and grazed his foot in the water. Tough break.
Gosh, Anthony, I know you've got to be disappointed right now. I mean, you made it so far, and just to have your foot hit the water, kind of what's going through your mind right now?
I can't even believe that it happened, actually. I was so in the moment, and then I see a red light, and I'm like, I didn't fall, what's going on? And they say, you hit your foot in the water. I'm like, what? And I look down, and my big toe is wet. It's one little mistake.
Hopefully you'll come back again next year, and we'll see you out on the course, hopefully again next season.
Well, you'll see me a lot more often. I just appreciate the opportunity.
Thanks so much, Anthony. Matt, back up to you.
Thanks, Jen. Well, if